you have 2 good engine starts. You're clear to disconnect the headset. We'll see you on the left with the pin. Thanks a lot.
Température c'est bon, les voyants 100 étages, 68, 69, ça y est, on a gagné par rapport à hier, un peu de X, ça baigne. Allez, ça rentre souple, et ça contrôle en est avant le train. Magique, PA, ça baigne, point central, et crac, crac, je savais qu'à l'arrêt, c'est nous comme là, crac, Ok, satu mati boleh. Alors on est bon là, on va voir la piste. On va être impressionné, on va conduire tout ça. Voilà.
That's the end of the demo, folks. Now, the HUD tape actually ends at this point, so I'm not really sure exactly how he did the landing, so I just decided to do it in a sort of logical way, like I think he would have done. There are external videos on YouTube of Mirage 2000 demos, however, not of this particular demo. And as you could probably tell, I think it's two guys flying in this Mirage 2000, and potentially one of them is doing training, and the other guy's the instructor. I'm not really entirely sure, but it seems to me like that might be happening, because at one point they really screw up, or whoever is flying screws up the high alpha pass and drops through the floor. I think they get down to about 380 feet there, and then they start, swearing French. So it doesn't work out always, even for the pros. But anyway, the reason I've used this one is obviously because I could get all the info out of the HUD tape, and I could get the speeds, the heights, the offsets from the runway and the headings, etc., to try and make it as realistic as I possibly could, which you can't get from an external sort of air show crowd perspective from the other videos. So that's why I've elected to go with this one. So you'll just make the landing, get FCS reset, and now just very shortly taxi off to our stand. Now, I know a lot of you will be asking me to do the F-16 demo, and a lot of you have asked already, and I'm sorry to say, but unfortunately the F-16 demo is not on the cards for quite a while, and the reason being is because I have a center stick and it's not a pressure stick, and I know some of you might be rolling your eyes and going, well, what's the difference? It's a simulator. Well, to me, it does make a difference. If I was going to do an F-16 demo, or if I was going to fly a F-16 and DCS in general, I really, really want a side stick and a pressure stick, which, you can get the kit for the Thrustmaster Warthog and turn it into a pressure stick. And that would be great, but I just don't have that at the moment. Maybe one day I will. But until that point, I'm sorry, but you're almost certainly going to see a Vigan demo next. That's the next one on the cards. And the F-16 also, I don't like the fact there's no virtual pilot buddy, which I know is maybe not a big deal to some of you, but to me, it it is a big deal. I hate looking down and not seeing the pilot body, regardless whether you're VR or not. But certainly when you're VR, I think it completely ruins your immersion. And I don't know why AD hasn't added a virtual pilot body to the F-16, but it is what it is for now. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been quite a challenge to make this one happen, and I'm sure some of you have seen the 2D version of this demo. They're not the same, by the way. I had to refly the VR version, of course, because I can't record VR footage from the 2D screen. So they're two separate attempts. But I got them pretty close after, you know, quite a lot of practice. I can now more or less fly the demo fairly accurately. But of course, you know, you're always going to get one thing or another thing that's not entirely as accurate as, you know, you'd want, just because it's, well, obviously you want to do it on one continuous sequence. You can't just piece bits together, so you know, you're obviously always going to get a section or sequence, part of the sequence that's really good, and then something else that's just not quite as perfect. But it is what it is. I absolutely love the Mirage 2000 in DCS in terms of its flight dynamics. I think even from that HUD tape you can see a lot of it just seems so similar with the way it reacts. And yeah, sometimes like the by the way, the flickering that you see with objects disappearing here at the edge of the screen, you don't actually see that when you're on VR. But yeah, the Mirage 2000 I think is spectacular in terms of, and here I'm just about to turn the taxi light off, not to fly the ground crew, although I think I was a bit late. But yeah, the Mirage 2000 flight dynamics are so accurate and true to real life, I think, looking at videos. And yeah, the roll rate and various things are maybe not entirely 100% all the time, like you can see from that demo, but they're so close, and the whole thing just feels exactly like you'd expect a Mirage 2000 to feel. That, you know, I absolutely love it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. Please smash the like button, subscribe for future videos, and catch you in the next one.
3 versus normal, 74%. What way disarm? And enough.
Alright, any last word? What are you doing? What? Oh dear. Let's try that one more time.